So today is Wednesday, May 1st. Can't remember where I left off in the last video, but the chine piece is now in. The webbing between the stringers is now in. I put epoxy coves on all these joints, so that's all set. I did cut away the deck beams, that were sticking out, especially back here. They were sticking out quite a lot, and that was sort of annoying getting in the way. So I did decide to just cut those off flush, which I should have probably done on the forward piece also. But on a nice day, I'll get to that outside where the other one is. Anyway, and I did not cut it all the way down, because this way, when it comes to putting the equivalent piece of this on the deck, the shear clamp, I guess it would be, this way I can notch this in here and then stick it in place, and this holds the thing nicely in place without needing to clamp it to anything. So that's kind of convenient. So I just did that, and I can just trim that excess off later. So this will basically be trimmed off in a straight line like that later on. I've also cut all the weep holes in here that I'm going to do in this outer piece, because this tapers back quite a bit and it's not all that wide. I just decided to put one set of weep holes going down here, and I put them on the outside edge, because if I'm checking an inspection port, say up in this area, looking for any water that's flowed down this way, my weight will be out here on this side of the boat, so the water will naturally run to this outside edge anyway. So I figured I'd just run it down the outside edge, and then this here I did two of them, just like I did on the forward part. So I'm getting ready to start working on the plywood. So this is the plywood for the bottom. Just set it up on the one side so far. So I just need to scribe this with the compass. So set the compass at this width down here, and then keeping the compass roughly perpendicular to the center line, run it down this way, and then cut that part off and check the fit. And then the same thing with the aft part there, and there's plenty of excess stuff overhanging out here, so I can, once that's all fitted nicely and everything, then I'll just run a pencil line along the chine along the bottom of that, mark that out, and I can cut that off. I'll give it a little bit extra so it can hang out a little bit and trim it back later, but just roughly cut it back to about the right shape, and then do the same thing on this side, and then epoxy it, screw it temporarily to the rest of the framework while the epoxy cures, and then lots of fiberglassing and coving and things like that in here. And then my current thought is still to go ahead and put the connect this section with the bow section, which is out here under the tarp, and attach them together, because that would be the easiest time to do all this epoxying work down here on the bottom part of that, and then get a bunch of people and we'll flip this thing over. So yeah, so that's the current plan with that.